Bookshop presents the 5 best romance billionaires books. Let's get started with the list. Starting of our list at number 5. Shadow Flight. Nicoletta Gomez was a terrified teenager when Taviano Ferraro and his brother saved her life. Ever since, she's been trying to rise above what was done to her, molding herself into a survivor under the protective eyes of the Ferraro family. All the while, she's been falling hopelessly in love with the man who knows her darkest secrets. With one look, Taviano knew that Nicoletta was his, just as he felt their shadows connect. But no matter how much he wanted to claim her, he knew she needed time to become her own woman. When Nicoletta once again finds herself in the sights of dangerous men, a split-second decision has Taviano breaking all of the Ferraro family's rules to keep her safe. And as far as he's concerned, the reward is more than worth the risk. At number 4. Butterfly and Frost. Once, I would never have imagined myself here. But I'm settled now. In a place I love, in a home I renovated, spending time with new friends I adore, and working a job that fulfills me. I am reconciling the past and laying the groundwork for the future. Then Garrett Frost moves in next door. He's obstinate and too bold, a raging force of nature that disrupts the careful order of my life. I recognize the ghosts that haunt him, the torment driving him. Garrett would be risky in any form, but wounded, he's far more dangerous. I fear I'm too fragile for the storm raging inside him, too delicate to withstand the pain that buffets him. But he's too determined and too tempting. At number 3. Naked in Death. Eve Dallas is a New York police lieutenant hunting for a ruthless killer. In over 10 years on the force, she's seen it all and knows that her survival depends on her instincts. And she's going against every warning telling her not to get involved with Rourke, an Irish billionaire, and suspect in Eve's murder investigation. But passion and seduction have rules of their own, and it's up to Eve to take a chance in the arms of a man she knows nothing about except the addictive hunger of needing his touch. At number 2. Shadow Warrior. Vittorio Ferraro is a man whose family loyalty knows no bounds. He would die for his siblings and the people they love, but what he really wants is to start a family of his own. Deep down, Vittorio has always known finding a woman who could ride shadows would be nearly impossible, let alone one who could accept his particular needs, and he never expected to find her in the middle of a kidnapping. Grace Murphy has always been drawn to Vittorio Ferraro, or at least to the billionaire's public bad boy persona. Now that she's under his protection and the sole focus of his intense caring, she can't help wanting to get as close to him as possible. But Grace knows her presence is putting the entire Ferraro family in danger. Her monster of a brother will never let her go, but Vittorio has no intention of losing the woman whose shadow matches his own. At number 1. The Mistress. Natasha Leonova's beauty saved her life. Discovered starving on a freezing Moscow street by a Russian billionaire, she has lived for 7 years under his protection, immersed in rarefied luxury, while he pursues his activities in a dark world that she guesses at but never sees. Her home is the world, often on one of Vladimir Stanislav's spectacular yachts manned by scores of heavily armed crew members. Natasha's job is to keep Vladimir happy, ask no questions, and be discreet. She knows her place and the rules. She feels fortunate to be spoiled and protected and is careful not to dwell on Vladimir's ruthlessness or the deadly circles he moves in. She experiences only his kindness and generosity and believes he will always keep her safe. She is unfailingly loyal to him in exchange.